Once you know the names of the strings, you can start reading the notes on page 4. In our book, the letter name of the note is placed right inside the note so you always know what to play. For example, when you see the D right inside the note here, you're going to play your D string. If you see an A, you'll play your A string. You might also notice that they live in different places. D lives down low here, A lives up higher. That'll help you memorize the notes, but for now, all you need to do is read the letters. This little squiggly thing is called a rest. You might have learned about that in elementary school. Whenever you see a rest, you're going to pause for one beat. There's a word at the beginning of number 2. It's called pizzicato, or its abbreviation PITZ. Whenever you see that, you're going to pluck the strings, not use the bow. So before we start, let's say the note names for number 2. 1, 2, ready, go. D, D, D. D, D, D. D, 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 D. Now you can get ready to play number 2. 1, 2, ready, go. Let's say the note names for number 3. 1, 2, ready, go. A, 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 A. 1, 2, ready, go. Next, let's say the note names for number 4. 1, 2, ready, go. D, 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 A, 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 D, D, A, A, D, D, D. 1, 2, ready, go.